Pakistan cricket is in disarray, but you know that already. What you don't know is that all the efforts being made to revive the sport in the country are also going down the drain. The opportunity to host the Champions Trophy was seen as that one big event which could revive the sport in the country. We now know that did not happen. Pakistan's horrible performance in the tournament aside, the event has burned a massive $85 million or 869 crore Indian rupees worth of a hole in its pocket. And now the PCB can't even afford to pay its players their dues in full. Hello and welcome, you're watching the Hindustan Times and I'm Abhishek Singh. In this video, we will explain how Pakistan managed to lose this massive sum and its impact on Pakistan cricket, which is already in shambles. Now, once upon a time, Pakistan had it all. Prolific batting talent, which included a 16-year-old youngling who started his career by belting the seam of the leather ball for the quickest century, ending his career as one of the greats of the game. A bowling lineup capable of giving batsmen nightmares while they slept and put them to sleep on the pitch. Pakistan in the 90s and even early 2000s was seen as a formidable opponent to compete against, let alone beat. But that was then. Young Pakistani cricket fans today just have these glory days stories. Because on the cricket field, the current Pakistan team's exploits are few and far in between. Case in point, Pakistan's performance in the recently held Champions Trophy. Fans, former players, and even the Pakistan board were hoping that the Champions Trophy will turn out to be that one major event which could turn its fortunes. So fans did their bit by crossing fingers for a ton or two from leading batsmen like Azam and Haq, among others. But the only sentence the word ton could be used in this context is a ton of money that the board lost as the host of the event. Yes, losses both on and outside the ground. PCB's prayers for a windfall of money through ticket sales and sponsorships remained not just unmet, but PCB, which is responsible for running cricket in the country, is now in serious financial trouble. As per reports, the PCB is said to have incurred a mind-boggling loss of $85 million by hosting the Champions Trophy, a tournament in which they played just one game at home. As per reports, Pakistan had spent about $18 billion in its currency, or about $58 million, to upgrade its three Champions Trophy venues in Rawalpindi, Lahore and Karachi. The cost of upgradation turned out to be 50% more than the anticipated budget, as the upgrades were done at the last minute. As if that was not bad enough, for a board already struggling to find money-making opportunities, PCB decided to spend $40 million on event preparations. While the PCB spent a fortune to host the event, its return on the investments was just pennies. Most of its earnings from the event came from the ICC, a sum of $6 million as hosting fees, making almost nothing from ticket sales and sponsorships. All in all, the PCB ended up losing a whopping $85 million on the event. The worst part is that the colossal mismanagement has now led to the management deciding to reduce the match fees for the National T20 Championship by 90%, while reducing the reserve players' payments by 87.5%. If you think that's bad, listen to this. Things are so bad that the board asked the players to shift to economy rooms instead of the usual 5 stars. However, as per a Dawn report, PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi intervened, rejecting the decision and directing the board's domestic cricket department to reassess the matter. We don't know what else will such a big loss will lead to, or the board's future plans to make money so cricket can once again thrive in the country. But as a fan, what has happened with Pakistan cricket is unfortunate. Don't forget to like and share this video and to subscribe to the Hindustan Times.